I do not know if I want to put this phone up on a dashboard or something. I might just hold on to it. I am in my cousin's car because I am in America. I am spending some time with my family. So I have not the most freedom here when it comes to recording videos. All my equipment is back in Vancouver. Speaking about Vancouver, though, the Canucks are playing the Ducks at the moment. They're losing, but I haven't been watching that game because I just got out of the movie theater. I just watched Fantasy Island, and let's just say that movie was so bad I wish I was probably watching the Canucks instead. But because I'm not watching the Canucks game, there will be no post-game review on that. Instead, we're making a video here about an NHL trade that just went down. This involves the Tampa Bay Lightning, and it involves the New Jersey Devils. The Devils have traded away Blake Coleman, a guy who has honestly been pretty good this season, scoring 31 points in 57 games played. He's at 21 goals at the moment. He's one away from his career high, which he reached last year in I believe it was 15 fewer games played. So Blake Coleman has found ways to improve this season as a middle six, fast, hardworking, penalty-killing, two-way center. And despite playing for the bad New Jersey Devils team, he has been pretty solid in his upwards development. As a result, he gets sent over to the Tampa Bay Lightning in a big package that includes Nolan Foote and Vancouver's first-round pick. That is the first-round pick that was sent over to Tampa Bay in the JT Miller trade. There are varying conditions on that. That first is for this year if the Canucks make the playoffs, but if the Canucks do not make the playoffs, that first-round pick gets moved to 2021's draft, and that is when New Jersey will be able to use it. I assume that's how it works out because the conditions should probably remain for that pick. But for the Tampa Bay Lightning, what they're getting here is again, I already said it, a solid middle six, two-way, penalty-killing, hard-working centerman. A guy who can come in here, score some points once in a while, not very frequently, actually, maybe frequently because he's playing with the Lightning now, but he hasn't really been noted as a primary point producer. He's just a guy who can go out there, work hard for your team, and he makes the team better when he's on the ice. He can go out there in the PK, step into an immediate defensive role, and actually do some damage out there for the Lightning. So that's going to be really good for them as they head towards the playoffs. But for the New Jersey Devils, what they're doing here is they're really focusing on the future. They already have all the young guys who can be good later on. Nico Hischier, Jack Hughes, the first overall picks. But they acquire Vancouver's first-round pick here. Whether or not that's in 2020 or if it's in 2021, they're going to be getting a nice first-round prospect out of that. If it's this year and the Canucks make the playoffs, then they can be getting a really good player with that playoff first-round pick. Seriously, the 2020 draft is so good. From 15 to 30, there are so many good players who probably could have gone top 20 in the most recent 2019 draft, and if New Jersey is able to get any of those from Vancouver's first, then that would be a really good addition to their team. Also, Nolan Foote is a guy who got separated from his brother Cal Foote with the Tampa Bay organization, and he's going over to New Jersey. That kind of sucks, man. I know it's a good opportunity for Foote because New Jersey is a team that could probably use him more down the line than the Tampa Bay would be able to. But seriously, getting separated from your brother like that in the context that you guys were both drafted by the same team, once you guys were drafted, it was an immediate, reaction from the fan base. Oh yeah, we got 2 Footes. We got 2 feet over here. But now he gets sent over to New Jersey, and Nolan Foote will be establishing an NHL career over there. Foote is a guy who has some top 6 potential. He's got a lot of defensive issues and skating issues to work on, but the guy's got an absolute killer wrist shot, and his offensive IQ is pretty solid. He's a point producer 110%. And if New Jersey can take him in and work on those defensive coverage and skating issues, then I can see him being a really solid NHL player. But for now, he's just a prospect, and he got sent over with the first-round pick over to New Jersey in exchange for Blake Coleman. That is our trade here today. Hope you enjoyed this video. This was our Host 99, and bye.